Hello there. What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the ETA-2 Actis. This is the newest Wave 8 preview. We got some spoilers for everything that's coming in this expansion today, so that's going to be super excited. A little bit of admin stuff before we jump into this preview. We've got Luxury Playstyle sponsoring this video, so be sure to check out luxuryplaystyle.com. They have X-Wing tokens. These are full metal, double-sided tokens available in a variety of finishes. If you use my code Crabbok VIP, you're going to save 15%. Also, while supplies last, any order $35 or more, you're going to get a Crabbok token. It's got a 5 on one side. It's got the C on the other. You can mark critical hits with these. You can use them to light side, dark side. You can use them for just about any game. Really, really nice tokens. They got the lightsaber nunchucks, and they got the Sith lightsaber nunchucks on the other side. Really cool stuff. But definitely check out luxuryplaystyle.com. Don't forget to use my code Crabbok VIP. Also, if you are new here, there's still time left to enter to win the giveaway for the $25 Amazon gift card. You just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. Also, check the description down below. The video description is going to have a lot of links and things that are going to be helpful as far as the merch store, social media, Twitter, Facebook, all of that good stuff. All right, so the ETA-2 Actis, we got some previews today. This is going to be super exciting. First thing is the dial. This one reminds me a lot of a TIE fighter. It's very, very fast. It's only got those one hard turns, but hey, the one hard turn is still nice. It's got a lot of blue on here, and it's got the 4K turn. It's also got 2 Talon rolls, and those are purple maneuvers. As far as what purple maneuvers are difficult maneuvers. They're special maneuvers. It's like a red. It's even more difficult than a red because you have to spend a force to do it. However, if you don't have the force, when it's time to do that and you've dialed it up, you're going to follow that, basically the red maneuver if you were stressed. So basically you're going to do that white 2, that white 2 straight. Yeah, but purple maneuvers, that's kind of one of the new things that they're doing moving forward, and that's, you know what, that's all right. That's kind of cool. I like the idea of that, especially since every ship here is a Jedi. Speaking of the ships, well, look at this generic Initiative 4 generic here. This is pretty cool. We've got a Jedi General. And this kind of lets us take a look at the basic ship. We've got intuitive controls, which they're all going to have. This is a built-in ship ability. During the system phase, you may perform a purple barrel roll or purple boost action. So you're going to get a lot of remaneuverability with this ship. Also, and that's not going to count as your action, so you can still do other actions. Of course, it is going to cost you a force because it's a purple action. You've got a 3 bullseye shot and a 2 full frontal primary, or at least a 90-degree primary. So you definitely want to be able to line up your shots. You have 3 agility, 3 hull, and 2 force on this. And not bad for a generic. 2 recurring force is not bad at all. You've got focus, evade. You got a purple target lock, which is a little weird. But you know what? That's fine. I don't really get that, but it is what it is. And of course, you've got the a white barrel roll and boost. So if you want to just do it during your normal perform action step, then you can, boost or barrel roll without having to spend the force to do it there. For uniques, we got a lot of Jedi. In some of these, we've already seen during the Gen Con preview and all of the stuff that was going on with that. But we've got Anakin Skywalker. He is going to be Initiative 6, and he's still going to have intuitive controls, but Anakin and ObiWan both are going to have specific call-out abilities, calling out other versions, of Anakin or ObiWan, which is kind of cool. Or rather, not versions of them, but calling out the named pilot themselves. So, after you or a friendly Obi-Wan Kenobi, ship at range 0 to 3 executes a maneuver. If there are more enemy ships than other friendly ships at range 0 to 1 of that ship, you may spend a force. If you do, that ship removes a red token of your choice. So basically, you don't have to have Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it's cool if he's there. After they execute a maneuver, if they're more, so basically, hey, I'm going to do a red barrel roll, or not a red barrel roll, a red K-turn. Oh, look, I can, as long as it's into enemy territory, you get to re-roll, or remove, rather, your stress token, for example. And same thing when Obi-Wan is coming in there, he's going to support Obi-Wan doing it. At range 0 to 3, which is also nice. So they kind of want, like Anakin and Obi-Wan here, with this kind of synergy, they want to charge into enemy troops, right? Now the cool thing is this doesn't have to be the ETA-2 version of Obi-Wan, which we're about to look at. It could be any version, so you can run the Delta 7 version of Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's still going to work. However, if you run the ETA-2 version of Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're also going to get a version of Obi-Wan Kenobi that calls out an Anakin Skywalker. And this could be any version of Anakin Skywalker, with the Delta 7 or the Y-Wing Anakin, or even little Annie in the N1 Starfighter. All right. After you or a friendly Anakin Skywalker ship at range 0 to 3 executes a maneuver, if there are more enemy ships than other friendly ships at range 0 to 1 of that ship, you may spend a force. If you do, the ship gains a focus token. So he's kind of similar to Obi-Wan's other abilities of focus. He's helping you stay focused. Focus, Anakin. You've got to do it. You can do it, Anakin. Blah, blah, blah. You are my brother. So, you know, but it's cool that they're working together. I love this. They're going to be really, really fun to fly together. It's going to be expensive, though. That's for sure. I'm sure these won't be cheap ships. Can't wait. We've got more Jedi, though, and this one was really nice. Ayla Sakura. I like Ayla Sakura. While an enemy ship in your front arc at range 0 to 1 performs an attack, the defender may change one blank result to an eyeball result. Great for protecting other Jedi or any clones that happen to be focused. She's blasted an HMP droid in that artwork there too, which is nice. Yeah, so as long as she's pointed towards the enemy, and she doesn't even have to have them in the bullseye, which is also really nice. But she has to be kind of close, because they got to be at 0 to 1. So if she gets right in somebody's face, she's kind of taunting, right? She's saying, if you attack any of these other dudes, then they're going to get a free, not a free focus, but a free changing a blank result to a focus. So if they focused, they're going to be fine. Or if they have force, they're going to be better protected, which is pretty cool. I like that ability quite a bit, especially if she can manage to come in from the side so they can't shoot her and they've got to shoot somebody else. That's also pretty cool. We've got Shakti at Initiative 4. Oh, and by the way, Ayla's Initiative 5, which is awesome. Shakti, Initiative 4, and at the start of the engagement phase, you may spend any number of Force tokens to choose that many friendly ships at range 0 to 2, so a little bit more range on this one. Each of the chosen ships does not remove a focus or evade token during the end phase. This kind of reminds me of the whole droids trying to save, like, that's kind of like she's stealing some of the droids mentality, right? Like, of saving to calculate tokens from one round to the next. You know, so I like it. This is a really strong ability. Being able to save a focus from one round to the next is awesome. And this is at the start of the end phase. So you'll be able to know. You won't have to you don't have to predict whether or not you're going to need to spend your focus tokens in advance. If you've got it left over, then let's go for it. It's a cool ability. It kind of is going to work a little better if you didn't have to spend any force this turn, right? If you're kind of so Shakti probably wants to stay out of the fighting, whereas Ayla Sakura wants to kind of get right up into the fighting. So I kind of see that. That's pretty good. And then we've got Yoda. I wonder if I can read this in Yoda format. Here we go. After another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 spends one or more force tokens. Why didn't they write that? They should have just writ it in Yoda speak.
When friendly ships force they spend one force you may. If you do, recover one force that ship may do.
Basically, he does the same thing as... It's terrible. Basically, he does the same thing as his crew card, except he only gets one recurring... Or he gets one recurring force. He's got 3 force there. He's nice. I mean, he gets an extra one when he's flying, right? Because the Yoda crew gives 2 force. He gives 3 force, so he gets 1 extra. But that's nice. So basically, he's letting other people kind of get their force back. So he kind of synergizes with any other force user. Anytime somebody else needs to spend force, he's just like, yeah, go ahead. I got you. Yoda in this game is pretty much a straight up support. He's in Initiative 3, he's kind of low initiative, if that's fair. Yoda wasn't known for being a super great pilot. I mean, he's still got a strong ship here that could, he's still got 3 force, so he's going to be able to survive and probably still, put a whooping on some people if he needs to. But he's sitting back. He's patient. He's really there to make sure everybody else is doing well. I really wonder what his cost is going to be. I don't think it'll be that high. I think Yoda crew will be much more expensive than his contemporaries as compared to this ship versus like Anakin and ObiWan, for example. We also got some cool stuff for non-tournament play, right? If you're running some epic play or something like that, we've got if you want to run a wing, they put out the Jedi Commander ability. I don't even remember what this type of upgrade is called, but basically, if you're running a wing of Jedi, you might want to run a Jedi Commander. It allows your wingmates to execute purple maneuvers. They can treat them as red instead, which is kind of cool. And also, while you defend, up to 2 of your wingmates in the attack arc may each suffer a damage, a crit or regular, to cancel 1 matching result. Wait, may each suffer, I think that's 2 damage. 1 hit or crit while you defend. Oh, yeah, you can choose. I'm thinking it's both. I'm like, wait, why would I ever choose? Because you're going to cancel the matching result. So yeah, that's the standard stuff. Sometimes I get a little confused when I'm reading through these because this article just came out, so I'm recording it, like almost in real time. So basically, when you're defending, you can up to 2 of your wingmates can cancel dice for you. So you may want them to cancel crits, so you don't have to take it, especially if your shields are down. You may want them to do that. But yeah, the idea, the big one with this is the purple maneuver change. So that's cool. Also, in this expansion, we're getting the Hyperspace Ring. Not extended legal, not going to be tournament legal at all. This one's just for casual play, for fun play, for epic play, and things like that. And also for display, which is not a play. It's just for display. If you just want to have it set up, it's a good desk piece. And this, it doesn't have an initiative value. It doesn't engage. It's just there for you to do some movements to dock some stuff with, and honestly, it's got 3 extra hit points. So if you wanted to just fly around with it for a little bit, so you don't get sniped from a distance, like that can be kind of fun too. You can dock an ETA-2, you can dock a V-wing, you can dock a Delta 7. While a ship is docked with you, you gain their initiative, and you're assigned that ship's dial. When you execute a maneuver, reduce it to speed 1. Before you execute an advanced maneuver, so like a red maneuver, or not any red maneuver, but rather, like a K-turn or something like that, or a Talon roll or a Signor's loop or whatever. Instead of doing the advanced maneuver, you're going to change it a white stationary maneuver. So you can basically, you can rotate. So you're either going to go speed 1 or you're going to rotate. And you can basically spin any way you want. You're going to be rotate 90 not any way you want, but like a full 90 degrees or 180 degrees. So you can face one of the 4 directions: north, south, east, or west, basically. If nobody is docked with you, so after the docked ship leaves, you don't get assigned a maneuver and you don't activate or engage. You then just basically become there's a new keyword in the rules reference, and that's basically what you're gonna basically become, and that's like a station or something like that. Basically, a structure, I think, is the word they're using for this. And I really hope that structure also means that more things are coming. We'll talk about more about that in another video, but that's basically what you're gonna become. You're just gonna become a stationary object at that point. You can also outfit it with the Siluri 31 Hyperdrive. Did I say that right? Siluri. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna say Siluri. That sounds good enough. And this one is got the setup ability of you can be placed anywhere in the play area, beyond range 1 of obstacles, beyond range 3 of enemy ships, and beyond range 3 of the enemy table edge. So you can kind of put yourself off, and this could be fun for thematic player, for casual player, for epic bat reps and epic fun. This is just a fun little thing that you can do with these hyperdrive rings. You can just kind of deploy yourself wherever you want, at the cost of having to put an extra card on there. We also get some upgrades, so we'll talk about some of the upgrades we got. Oh, I like this one. This one might be one of my favorite. Extreme maneuvers, not just regular maneuvers, but extreme maneuvers. Small ship with a boost. You have to have boost capable. While you perform a boost action, You may spend a force to use the turn template instead of the hard turn. That's awesome. I really, because there's so many force pilots that I sit there and I think, oh, I just don't know. Like, there's not so many, but there's force pilots where I'm like, oh, I don't know what to put. Do I just put foresight on them, I guess? You know, here's a really good candidate for a lot of force pilots, especially high initiative. I really like this one. Really like this one. I think we saw R2 already, but we're getting R2 as an astromech for the Republic. He's going to have 2 charges, and he's going to let you do a whole bunch of different things. After you activate, you may spend a charge and gain a deplete token to repair a damage card, recover a shield, or remove a device at range 0 to 1. So he can get them little crab droids off of your ship. He can, he can potentially get rid of a bomb. He can, repair your ship. He can do a whole bunch of cool things. The flexibility of this card is really cool. Even though none of his abilities are like super awesome, like situationally, since you don't always know what you're going to face, R2 is awesome. And we get Patience as a new force ability. I like this one too. It's light side only. At the start of the engagement phase, if there is an enemy ship in your front arc, you may gain a deplete token to recover a force, which is nice. You need that. This is really good when you have to do a purple maneuver or whatever, you're running out of force. It's a cool ability. I still like the extreme maneuvers a little bit better, but I want to hear from you guys. What is your favorite card previewed from this set? ETA-2 Actis. Oh, I can't wait for them to come out. If you want to see more of it, be sure to click that subscribe button, because I will be unboxing this and we'll be getting some close-up and personal looks at the ship. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as also big special thanks to my patrons. You guys are awesome, and I could not do this without you, so thank you so much to all the patrons out there for your continued support. If you're interested in becoming a patron or learning more, check the video description. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much, and as always, have a great day.